Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kelly and I am here today to do a quick little beauty video. I just wanted to kind of share with you 5 of my go-to products that I've been using pretty consistently now for about a month or so. And I just kind of wanted to show you what those products are and let you know my opinions. So if you wanted to go ahead and continue to see what these products are going to be, then stick around and watch. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Before I put on any foundation, the first thing that I normally do is put on a primer. I've tried quite a few different primers, both drugstore and higher end. And one of my favorite drugstore primers that really has been working well is this Rimmel Lasting Finish Primer. I put this on before my foundation and concealer to just kind of get a nice tackiness. That way my foundation will adhere to my face and kind of just stick. So this one is one of my favorites. It basically says it increases foundation wear for up to 8 hours. And it's got kind of a tint to the primer itself. So not like a color tone tint, but when you put it on, it kind of has like a little bit of a shiny tint, kind of like a color correcting in my opinion. So this is one of my favorite primers so far. Again, it's by Rimmel, and it's a drugstore product. You can get it at Walgreens, CVS. I believe I got mine from Rite Aid, if I'm not mistaken, and I think it's about $7 or $8. So I would recommend this. It's a very good product for primer. The next product that I would like to share with you is a foundation. Now, foundations are tricky for me because I love full coverage foundation. Mainly because my skin is really imperfect. I have redness, I have acne scarring, I have wrinkles, sun damage from playing tennis in the sun for years on end. So I really like my foundation to cover and not just lightly kind of go over my scars and just kind of let them still pop out and say, hello, I'm still here. I like it to be full-blown coverage. So I noticed that Wet n Wild had come out with a new product. It is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And I was really interested in this because this foundation is basically supposed to get rid of the photo flashback. I'm wearing it now. And basically what it's supposed to do is when you take a selfie, a picture, anything with the lighting, it's supposed to not make your face look shiny or have that flashback effect. I have the shade Buff Bisque. And I love it. I have it on my face like I mentioned now. The Rimmel primer went on first, and I have this foundation on, and it doesn't take much. The applicator for the foundation is this cool little, kind of like a doe foot, but it's kind of just like a little, almost like a little nail polish doe foot applicator. And I just kind of apply it all over my face and use my beauty blender to blend it all together. It's great coverage. I sometimes will build upon it with a second coat, but I don't need to sometimes. So I would definitely recommend this. Again, Wet n Wild Photo Focus. If you're just looking for an everyday drugstore foundation that will do a lot with your coverage as well as not make you look like you're totally cake face, which sometimes I do because I want to look like that because I don't like my scars. But anyways, that foundation I believe is $6 or so, and you can again get it at Rite Aid, Walgreens. They don't have it at my Target, so I would probably try the drugstores first. So that's my foundation. Product number 3. Okay, so the third product is a concealer. I do foundation and then concealer. I know some people do concealer and then foundation. I don't really use a color correcting concealer. I really like the brightening effect where I put concealer underneath my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and under my chin, and then I blend out to make it just look like my face is like, whoa, she's awake, even when I am dead tired. That's my look. I know a lot of people do color correcting. I just don't do that. I don't really find that I have a need to really do that. Maybe I do and I just don't know it. But anyways, I wanted to show you this. It is the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. This is what it looks like, and this is what I've been using for a while now. It is in the color Fair. I go for the lightest shade, the lightest one, which will make it look super bright. That's what I go for. And the applicator on this has a sponge tip, so the tip is more of like a spongy applicator, and you twist it because you're just rewinding those wrinkles, and then you can just apply it like so, and it comes on, like I said, this is in Fair, and it's very bright, and I love to just, again, use my beauty blender over my foundation, blend out, and it does a good job of covering and brightening, which is what I'm really looking for. I believe that concealer runs about $7 to $8, give or take. Again, I bought that at Ulta. Ulta is like my go-to store, but you can get it at drugstores, and it's very good. I like it a lot. And can I just mention the fact that I love setting my face with powder? I didn't really always used to set my face. I would sometimes just do under my eyes, but you know, sometimes I do set my entire face with a powder. If I'm kind of going heavier with like a heavier contour, something that will potentially take off the foundation, I will for sure then set my face. But I have tried numerous powders, and this one by far has been the one I've had the best results with. It is by Dermablend, and it is the Professional Loose Setting Powder. It looks like this, and it looks white. It goes on like a translucent application. However, it does kind of make your face a little bit whiter, so I always bronze up after I use it. But this stuff is excellent. I use my beauty blender, again, to apply the powder pretty much underneath my eyes so I can bake. And then I'll kind of go around the rest of my face kind of loosely with the powder and just let it sit. You can feel it already setting the face, but it's not to the point where you feel like you're going to get cracking, which some of the powders did do for me, where I would just put on the setting powder and I'm like, oh my god, my face feels like if I move a muscle, I'm going to crack into a million pieces. That sucks. So anyways, I've used this now for about a month, almost 2 months, and I don't need very much, and it does a great job. I got this online from Amazon. You can get it at Ulta, and I believe I paid $17 to $18 for this. Might be more in different stores, but that's what I got it for on Amazon. And you get 1 full ounce. And like I mentioned, I use a beauty blender. Some people use just like a foundation brush or a loose powder brush, but for me, the beauty blender really gets it in there so it can set. And then what I'll normally do is after I'm done with my eyebrows and eyeshadow, I'll take a loose powder brush and then just wipe it all away, the excess, and then I can just basically have a great foundation to work with for my contour and bronzing for my face. So I would definitely recommend that little number if you're trying to get your foundation to last for longer than, I'd say, maybe 6 hours. It does help, so I would definitely recommend that. My final beauty product go-to that I would like to share with you guys is an eyeshadow palette. It is by Lorac, and it is the California Dreamin' palette. I got this at Kohl's. You can get it at Ulta, other beauty stores as well, but I got mine at Kohl's. And I really love all of these colors. They are just so, look at this. It's so beautiful, you guys. I love it. And the names of the colors are just even more magical. You have Sandcastle, Button, Overcast, Bonfire, Hot Toddy, Starfish, Seaside, Cable Knit, Cozy. Who doesn't want to get cozy? Boots, Kitty Cat, which is one of my favorites for the lid, and 65 Degrees. I am wearing this palette, if you can kind of see on my eyes. I have Starfish and Hot Toddy in the crease. I put Cable Knit, which is this kind of dark purpley color, in the outer V, and then I have Kitty Cat in, on my lid with the Sandcastle color in the inner corner and on the eyebrow for a little highlight effect. So I love the palette. The eyeshadows are very blendable and very buttery. I mean, you just take a little bit of the product, very pigmented, and it does a great job. I really think that you could pull off tons of looks with this palette. I paid $30 for this palette, and it's worth every penny in my opinion. So that's pretty much going to round out my beauty products that I have for you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. These are just 5 of my go-to beauty products I thought I would share with you guys because I really enjoy them. I think that they work well for me, so you know, they might work well for you, so you should maybe give them a try. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Yes, and also subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see the rest of my videos. As I mentioned in my intro, I will be mixing it up between keto and my keto journey, as well as beauty products, foundations, reviews, things like that. So this was just kind of like a fun little 5 beauty product video to kind of let you guys know what I'm using and what's working. If you have any comments or suggestions, go ahead and leave them down below in the comments box. And Also, go follow me on my other social media. I have my Instagram as well as my Snapchat listed. So go ahead and follow me along on my little day-to-day journeys. And I guess that's it. I will see you guys in a video real soon. Bye, guys.